my question here, nurse visits. This is regarding CPT Code 99211, and the question is, can someone please discuss 99211 CPT Code? Why, sure we can. Now, unlike Alicia, I wanted Chandra to do my answer sheet because I always have best intentions, but normally the Thursday of the webinar, we're all running around, and I'm like last-minute Laureen. It's a very bad habit. So, at any rate, answer prepared by Chandra, presented by Laureen. But it's a real quickie, so we'll get right to your chat questions. So first of all, what's the definition of 99211? We've got our new patient codes and we've got our established patient codes for evaluation and management. 99211 is the first code for established outpatient, but it's very unique. It doesn't have the common 3 bullets like you see, like history, exam, and medical decision making, like you see with the other codes. And it's often referred to as the nurse visit code. So here's the definition. Office or other outpatient visit for the E&M of an established patient that may not require the presence of a physician or other qualified healthcare professional. Usually the presenting problems are minimal. Typically 5 minutes are spent performing or supervising these services. So the not requiring a physician is why they call it a nurse visit code. So generally, it's often ancillary nursing staff that's going to be providing the services during the encounters, and it is an E&M service, so there is some HEM going on, history, exam, medical decision making. But CPT doesn't specify which areas or the amount like they do with other codes where they have discrete levels of history, exam, and medical decision making. Medicare places further restrictions on reporting this code by lumping it into the types of services typically performed incident to physician services. And what that means is under the incident to practice, the physician must have established the plan. So it's not the nurse is just taking over and treating the patient. The physician has established the plan and the nurse is doing follow-up in relation to that. So that's what that incident 2 is talking about. And there has to be direct supervision, and it means the physician has to be immediately available in the office suite to take over care should the need arise. There must be a documented need for the services provided, and the ancillary staff may not address any new problems or change any portion of the plan of care in order for the service to be considered incident 2. The physician must also periodically see the patient. That'd be nice. Some insurance carriers further specify this by defining periodically as at least every 3rd visit. So if a patient is coming in for a routine kind of thing that the doctor's aware of, he's established the plan, they say, okay, poke your head in every 3rd visit just to make sure everything's going well. The types of services typically provided during these encounters are E&M services considered minor in nature, and they don't meet any other code definition, such as blood pressure checks, weight checks, that sort of thing. Some providers feel it's important to report a nurse visit, 99211, in addition to venipunctures, immunizations, etc., but most insurance carriers are going to deny these. They'll bundle them together. And the reason is, for immunizations, the provider is already receiving payment for the E&M portion of the service. Or in the case of a venipuncture, they bundle the minimum E&M service provided into the payment for the venipuncture. So they don't want you to double dip. For more information on this code and nurse visits, these are a few articles and references that may be helpful. So again, advantage of being in the replay club, you get all these links and benefits of our research. So that was my quickie question on nurse visits, and thank you, Chandra, for doing that nice answer sheet for us.